Hello everyone, Lyle here from West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange, and today I got this nice little collection of silver to show you guys. Also, I have a few surprises, so stay tuned. Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Lyle and I own West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange here in Savannah, Tennessee. I do a lot of videos of all of the cool collections that come into the store, a lot of unboxing videos, lots of other coin related content. So if you love coins, this is the channel for you. So make sure you like this video, subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of the cool stuff that comes into my very small coin shop here in Savannah, Tennessee. I know it's been a little bit of time since I've done a video, but I felt like now was the time to come back because I have some exciting news. There's a good chance, and I know if you've been following the channel for a while, you know that I've been trying to find a building, like an actual building, for West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange, because the store right now, it's I'm renting this building. The building's fine, but it's got its issues. So I want to have my own space. I want to have my own building, and there's a good chance I will have one coming up very soon that I will be hopefully buying. So you're going to be seeing a lot more auctions because I got to come up with some cash. But it's not in Savannah. It is one town over. It is in Crump. So instead of me saying West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange in Savannah, Tennessee, I will say in Crump, Tennessee, because it's literally it's only like 8 minutes away from the store where the store is now. So if you've been to the store, you got to go 8 minutes further depending on which direction you're coming from. But yeah, so maybe I'll be moving there. It's not set in stone yet. I'll see how things go. So stay tuned because I'm also gonna be doing some auctions pretty soon. So if you're a fan of the auctions here on the channel, then stay tuned because I got a lot. And when I mean a lot, I mean I went months without doing any videos, and I have a lot of those collections still that I have to sell. So yeah, let's get to this collection. I already separated it all. So I'll start with the stuff that, there's only a couple here and there. But here's a 1926 piece dollar with some of that brown tone on it. It's been worn. It is a 26. Not as common as like the 22s and the 23s that I see all the time. So it's nice to see different dates. Here's a 22. Not the best shape either. Good for the junk silver bin. And it is a 22S. This one was also a 26S. San Francisco. I got a Silver Eagle over here. And this is one of the key dates. It's a 1996 Silver Eagle inside this little bag. This one has a really big, like, rim. It is very noticeable. But it is a 1996, one of the better dates for the American Silver Eagle. In this condition, I mean, it's not the worst condition, not the best either. But still a nice find. To go along with that Silver Eagle, there was this St. Gaudens 1 ounce silver. I do see these from time to time. These are pretty common. This one looks like it is a little bit older. It is in an older holder. But not bad. And if you're wondering about the videos, I will be doing more videos soon. I got to get the content going again on the channel. I love doing these videos. It does get very repetitive sometimes, guys, and I'm so sorry. But, I mean, like I said, I just show whatever comes in. And most of the time, it's just been junk silver and silver bars, silver rounds. How many of those can I really show on the channel? But when I get some interesting stuff, you better believe I'll be doing some videos. Because I got some really cool stuff, actually, in this video that we're going to get to, that I've been meaning to get to for a while. But here we have some quarters. We've got some standing liberties. This one, it doesn't look to be in terrible shape, but it doesn't have a date. I mean, compare it to this one. This one you can at least see all the stars. You can see In God We Trust. And this one over here, it's pretty worn. Most of the time when I see these, they look just like this. This is how I see them. I mean, I got a few of them, and they're all going to be pretty similar. Here's another one that you can't even really see anything at all. But you can see the reverse. There's the eagle right there. And then we got 3 better ones. This one in the center is probably the best looking one, but no dates on any of them. Got no dates on these Standing Liberty quarters. Again, good for the junk silver bin. And then we got some Washington quarters, a 44, which is a little bit better, a 61, 60, and a 58. All 3 of these for the junk silver bin, of course. This 44 will probably end up in the junk silver bin as well. It is toned, that brownish tone. We got some Mercury dimes. Now, I used to spend a lot of time going through the Mercury dimes. Oh, we got some Franklins in here as well. But lately, I've just been throwing them inside of the junk silver bin. Have not been able to find anything. Normally, when I see like a 42, I'll take a quick peek just to make sure that it's not a 2/1 or anything like that. But I'll take a quick peek. Man, my fingers are dirty for some reason. I was doing some cleaning in here, so things are dusty. And don't think I see anything else. I'll also notice to see if there's any like worn ones, because usually the worn ones are going to be the 16s, and I check all the 16s to make sure not a 16D is being thrown in there. But it looks like all of these are going to be fine. This one's a little worn right here, but that's going to be a 20, either 28, 29, maybe even a 20. But more for the junk silver bin. And then we got these halves over here. I've been getting a ton of halves. When I first opened, it seemed like I wasn't getting any halves at all. Like there was like no halves to be had. I would get some in, somebody would come in immediately and buy them. Now it seems like in the junk silver department, halves is pretty much all I got. I sell dimes pretty fast. I do have some quarters. I got quite a few quarters. So I shouldn't say that it's just the halves that stick around. But the dimes lately have just been going and going and going. They come in. I have a guy who likes to come in every so often, and he'll look through them, or he'll buy a whole bunch, and then that's it. Off it goes. I'm just putting these in quick little piles. I know some of you say it looks like I'm a magician, because all you see is my hands moving about. But all right, looks like it's separated now. So these are all going to be 64s. I didn't see any that were 40%ers, but we got some 90%. Kennedy halves right here. I've had rolls of these come in before, uncirculated rolls. You guys have seen them on the channel, of course. A lot of the times I'll get them. They're just in average circulated condition, just like that. I guess we'll do the walkings. The walking liberties next. Looks like we got mostly 40s, 135 right here. All of these are pretty common. The walking liberties did not have that many key dates. They had a few, mostly the early ones, the front obverse ones, of course, which I've had in the store. And then, of course, if you find any that are in pretty good condition, I like to keep those separate, but these are all in circulated condition. So junk silver bin for all of those. And we got some Franklins. And again, Franklin, I don't think had any real key dates. The 55 might be the one that comes the closest. There are some varieties out there that could be worth money, like the Bugs Bunny one, of course. But a lot of these, I end up just using them all for junk silver purposes. Unless they're really nice. I did get a book that had an album that had a few of these in there that were in decent condition. Actually, I'll get it and I'll show it to you right now. All right, here it is, right here. This album has better looking Franklins in it, which I was going to just take out of this album and put them in flips. But then this one right here has some pretty nice toning. This one right here has got some black stuff on the forehead, so that one will probably just end up going to the junk silver bin. But there's a 55. Only 2.9 million of those were made, which is a relatively smaller run than some of the other ones. I mean, this one right here, they made 20 million of the 57D. I think 2.9 was the lowest. The next one, I think, was the first one. Yeah, the first one was only 3 million. So they're out there. They're out there. But that's pretty cool. I do get books like this occasionally. They never really look like this, where most of them look to be uncirculated. They're all just pretty worn, average condition like these, and people fill them up. That's the name of the game when it comes to collecting. But this one's pretty cool. It does have that tone to it. 1963. All right. I think I showed you everything that was up on the pad. I'll show you some other stuff. I do got these bills, and I do get a lot of collections with bills in them. Tons of bills. And these 76 ones from 1976, you can see it right there. I just take these to the bank. I don't think there's any real collectors out there that are looking for was it the bicentennial year of the $2? But if you want tons, I got tons that I will be taking to the bank soon. And then here's another one. This one's pretty well circulated. 1976. And then another one. One more, 76. And then, of course, I look at the serial numbers just to make sure nothing fancy is slipping through, because that will be a game changer. So, yeah, I take a ton of these to the bank, because there's just no... I mean, who am I going to sell them to? If nobody's willing to buy them for more than face value, what am I supposed to do? Buy them at face value and take them to the bank and break even? You can't run a business like that. And then this, here's a $2 one from 1928, I believe. A series of 1928. And it's got 4/8. But other than that, I mean, it's just a $2 red seal. That's pretty bad condition. I got a ton of these too, floating around. Here's a 53. You can see that there's a difference in design. Slight. It's had that 2 here. Now it's got the red seal there. The 2 was here, but then it was bigger back then. Then the serial numbers are relatively in the same spots. The series up here and the series down here compared to just the series here. Signatures roughly in the same spot. And everything else looks to be about the same. Thomas Jefferson, same portrait. And then the reverse is different. I know the reverse is the same. I thought the reverse was different. It's different in the 76. This one. We got the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And I got the Monticello. All right, so next up we got a 53 as well. And then a 63. So a lot of these bills, I have tons and tons and tons of them that eventually, when I get tired of looking at them, I will sell them all in one big lot. So you don't want to miss that on the auctions. Or if you're interested in it, let me know. Maybe we can work out a deal, but I got probably $1,000 worth face value of these bills. Maybe even more. That I just don't do anything with. Because here, look, I got a couple over here that has some more. But these are all silver certs. This one's been ripped in half. Just put a little tape on it. It'll be all right. Another silver cert. 35 silver cert. Another 35. So I get bills all the times in collections. I get people that dump off huge collections, and I just look through them all, make them an offer. Or they'll sometimes come in and ask me, like, hey, I want to sell this collection. I'll take X amount, and then I'll let them know if I can do it or not. After I take a quick peek in it. I got this other cup here, but it looks like this is just going to be... Oh, look at that. Here's a 1918. 1918 Walking Liberty. Not in the best shape. I've never seen an older Walking Liberty that was in pretty good condition. I always see them just like this. So they were heavily circulated back in the day. I don't remember what this jar was, but this jar has some worn Mercuries. Here we have a 1920, possibly. A 1928, maybe. Gosh, this video is going to be longer than I thought. 1918. Here's a 42. In a little bit better condition. This has more detail than the rest. 45. Here's a 47. Getting close to the end of the run. 8. Here's a Barber. That is no date, no nothing, but it is a Barber dime. Probably end up throwing that in the scrap jar. 20. 1926. Is it an S? I cannot tell. But a 1926 is a little bit better date. But a 1926 Philly is just a common. 46. We got some more Standing Liberties with no dates on them. Looks like it. And I think that was the 18 that we were looking at earlier. So... Oh, here's a 1916. A 1916 Mercury. Can it be a D? Sometimes it's really hard to tell. Nah, there's nothing there. The D, I don't know if I can point with something that fine, would be right... Come on, focus. Be right about there, right there-ish. And I see nothing. So... more stuff for the junk silver bin. But all right, guys, so I'm gonna be getting out of here in just a little bit. I am gonna do a special auction this Wednesday. So if you're watching this video, come back on Wednesday. I can't do it tomorrow. I will be going live. I'm not sure at what time, but I'll be going live early. I'll be here. I'll be selling some stuff. Like I said, I got to come up with some cash. So if you want to come hang out with me, I'll be here back and forth, you know, dealing with customers, coming back here, doing some auction stuff, maybe just doing a bunch of buy it nows, or make me offer type deal. I'll show you some stuff. I got a lot of gold. I got a lot of, you know, junk silver just like this. I got tons of stuff. Tons. So we will do that on a Wednesday. So Wednesday, I would say probably... I'll probably start it around, I don't know, 1 o'clock. When I get back from lunch, I'll start it, and we'll see how long we can go on Wednesday. And yeah, but before we go, I got 2 more things I want to show you. Check this out. This is a 1823 bus half And it says it's in XF condition. I will probably have to agree. But I rarely see them like this with this much detail. Most of the time they're really worn. I do have a bunch of other ones that are pretty worn, but this one kind of caught my eye. And I wanted to show you guys that sometimes I do get nice, fun stuff that comes in. And if you've been watching the videos for a long time, you would have seen this book that is like a bullion guide where it has a lot of the different bullions from all around the world. And my goal when I opened the store was that I want to get one of these from, get one to come into the store from each type. And I've checked them off as I've gone through. I actually did get a half the other day, but I sold it already, so I won't check mark that because I know that already came in. So I've done all of the eagles. They're all gone. They've all been done. So eagles, silver, gold eagles, I've had them all come in. I've had a gold buffalo come in before. You've seen it in the channel, and then so on and so forth. I've had some stuff come in. I've had some cougarans, of course. You've seen those, but I did get this right here that came in that I have not had checked off in the book yet. But here is a 1955 5 pesos gold coin. 5 pesos right here. So on this video, we are going to check market as it has come into the store finally. I've had the dos pesos come in before. As you can see right here, dos. I've not had anything else, but now we got the 5 pesos is in. There we go. It is checked mark. And the cool thing about this book too is it kind of gives you a little guide as to, you know, it's supposed to be actual size, and it tells you right here. It tells you the weights, the purities, all of that good stuff. This is a good guide to have. People at Elemental give these out for free. So really nice bullion guide, and it's got a whole gold eagle right there. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you come back this Wednesday, which would be the 22nd. And yeah, I'll be here. I'll be doing some auction stuff. I'll be live. If you're in the market to buy anything, let me know. I'll see if I have it, and maybe we can come up with a deal. Because like I said, I got that building that I'm trying to get, and I need to come up with down payment money. So yeah, that's where all you guys, all my wonderful followers, subscribers, get to chip in, and we'll see if we can make it happen. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will see you later. Have a good day.